And now the next one up is Keith Thurman versus Mario Barrios, man. It's a kind of a weird fight to me. I honestly didn't picture Keith Thurman and Mario Barrios about to duke it out. But since we're here, I'm gonna watch it. I gotta be honest though. Is Mario Barrios an official welterweight, or is he like a blown up junior welterweight? I heard him saying that he outgrown junior welterweight and he's ready for welterweight. But I don't know if his frame looked it as big as other natural sized welterweights, in my opinion. But we're gonna see, man, because he just got stopped and now he's fighting a big puncher in Keith Thurman. But Keith Thurman has a lot to prove, man. Because he just lost to Pacquiao. Everybody's been getting on Keith Thurman. They feel like he has lost his passion. They feel like he is not the same Keith Thurman that beat Sean Porter, that beat Danny Garcia, that beat Diego Chavez. And we have to see which version of Keith Thurman comes. Is it the young version of Keith Thurman that was highly aggressive, very reactive, had super fast reflexes, and was throwing punch counters out of nowhere? Or do we get the older Keith Thurman that's more poised, a more poised puncher, but at the same time, defensively, he takes a lot more damage? We have to, take a step back and see which fighter is coming to the ring on fight night. In Mario Barrios' instance, I have to be honest, man. His last fight against Gervonta Davis looked a lot worse than Keith Thurman's last fight against Pacquiao. If it wasn't for the 5th round, the 1st round, and the 10th round, Thurman could have had a chance to win that fight. But in those key rounds, he got hurt bad. So once he got hurt bad in those key rounds, and then he was never able to clearly hurt Pacquiao bad in the eyes of the judges, then the decision was made, in my opinion. But he didn't look as bad in his loss against Pacquiao as Mario Barrios looked in his loss against Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis, to me, kind of dominated Mario Barrios, as to where Keith Thurman's fight with Pacquiao, it kind of looked to me like Keith Thurman could have used maybe a tune-up or two more before he stepped in the ring with a legendary Pacquiao. That was what I took from that outing. I thought that, man, maybe if Keith Thurman would have trained a little bit more and maybe had a tune-up or two more than just that Josecito Lopez fight, then he probably would have been more successful. He felt like he could fight Josecito Lopez. He almost got his head took off in that fight, and then he came back and went right in there with Pacquiao, and then we see what happened. He lost. I feel like he should have healed more in between that fight between Josecito Lopez and Pacquiao, and he also should have trained a little bit more, and if he could have squeezed in a tune-up or two more, he should have done so. But in Mario Barrios' position where he was fighting Gervonta Davis, I just felt like Mario Barrios was intimidated. I can't lie. The way he fought intimidated, in my opinion. You cannot fight somebody intimidated, man. If somebody's throwing punches at you, your best bet to make them stop is to punch them back and punch them harder and punch them often. You know what I mean? I'm not saying just sit there and slug it out. That's a bad game plan for anybody to do in any fight, especially with a fighter like Gervonta Davis. But I felt like Barrios was just too intimidated to give a good outing at that time. Hopefully he's not going to be that intimidated against Keith Thurman. But I have to be honest, Keith Thurman's a big puncher. He has a lot of experience. I am picking him to win this fight, but he cannot sleep on Barrios, man. Dude just got stopped. I know he wants to get it back. So you have to look at him like a fighter, like, nah, he wants retribution. He wants redemption. I have to keep it away from him, and I have to fight the perfect fight. This is a weird fight, but I'm still going to watch it. I got to be honest, man. You guys tell me what you think about this fight in the comment section.